Over the past 7 years, you've started noticing strange phenomena in the sky, powerful solar storms, and signs of a new solar cycle. But did you know, these events don't just affect the sky, they could have profound impacts on our planet? Let's explore these changes and see how they've been affecting our world over the past years. This story will take you into the world of solar phenomena and their effects on Earth. Stay tuned to learn why these events are more important than ever. The sun has always been our primary energy source, but have you ever wondered how powerful solar storms can impact our daily lives? We all know the sun affects the climate, but its power isn't just limited to that. Solar storms can disrupt satellites, disturb communication systems, and even affect power grids. Let's dive into the solar cycle, how these phenomena affect Earth, and why we need to keep track of them. Each solar cycle lasts about 11 years, and during this cycle, solar flares, also known as solar storms, occur with increasing intensity. Today, scientists are monitoring these phenomena more closely than ever to better understand their impact on our planet. Satellites, computers, and our communication devices all rely on electromagnetic waves and signals from space. And when solar storms occur, they can damage these satellites, disrupting global communication networks. The sun is not just an energy source. It can also become a potential threat to all of us. Massive solar storms can cause a phenomenon as space weather, impacting our electrical systems and communications. Therefore, scientists are monitoring these changes daily to protect our planet from the harmful effects of the sun. Every 11 years, the sun goes through an active cycle, with intense flare-ups and solar winds spreading across space. These energy bursts, known as solar storms, can be extremely dangerous, potentially destroying satellites and electrical systems on Earth. Even powerful electromagnetic waves can cause malfunctions, disrupting communications and even causing fires in electrical stations. Scientists have developed advanced tools to monitor the sun, predict potential storms, and mitigate damage. However, not all eruptions are easily predicted. Some can occur suddenly, leading to unexpected consequences. One of the greatest threats is the impact of solar storms on Earth's power grids. Strong solar storms can cause power stations to shut down, leading to widespread blackouts and disrupting critical services. Satellites in space can also experience similar issues. Strong electromagnetic waves can damage the electronic devices in the satellites. When the sun releases charged particles, they can cause a phenomenon called solar windstorms, impacting global communication networks. Solar winds can also disrupt navigation systems, affecting airplanes and other modes of transportation. Moreover, these effects can even impact Earth's environment, from electrical systems to our atmosphere. Although we can't control the sun, monitoring and studying it can help us better prepare for future events. Research on the sun is being conducted everywhere, from space research stations to underground physics labs. Satellites and space telescopes, such as NASA's satellites, are crucial tools helping us monitor the sun every day. With the advancement of technology, we can predict solar storms, but we still can't prevent their effects. Nowadays, prediction models can show us the direction and intensity of solar storms in the future. These models allow us to prepare in advance and mitigate the impact of solar storms on our critical technologies. However, when solar waves enter the atmosphere, they can cause an electromagnetic rain that affects satellites and electronic devices. Such malfunctions can damage communication and GPS systems, affecting flights and financial transactions. Companies and international organizations are working closely together to find ways to protect these systems from the sun's harmful effects. These studies are not just about protecting technology, but also helping us understand more about the sun and what it can cause. Modern satellite technology can accurately measure the levels of radiation and particles from the sun, providing critical data for early warnings. Satellites like SOHO and SDO are working tirelessly to monitor flare-ups and provide us with warnings. When a truly massive solar storm occurs, it can disrupt communication systems and cause global outages. It's crucial to closely monitor these signs in order to prepare for inevitable events. Satellites are not only affected technically, but can also be permanently damaged if the solar radiation is too intense. When the sun emits powerful magnetic waves, they interact with Earth's magnetic field and can create electromagnetic storms. Strong ultraviolet light from solar storms can weaken our ozone layer, causing harm to human health. One of the most beautiful phenomena caused by solar storms is the aurora, but it can also be a sign of impending disruption. Even high-altitude flights or spacecraft face risks from solar waves, disrupting communication and navigation. Massive solar storms can cause large-scale power outages, destroying global electrical grids, leading to prolonged blackouts. These malfunctions will not only affect utility companies, but can also paralyze essential services in society. Scientists are currently analyzing the signals from solar waves to predict and prepare for upcoming events. Phenomena like solar flares or sunspots are warning signs of increasing power from the sun. With advancements in technology and research, we are slowly gaining a better understanding of these dangers and how to counter them. Besides technological impacts, we also face environmental changes due to solar radiation, affecting health and life on Earth. Researchers are collaborating globally to analyze the relationship between solar storms and climate phenomena on Earth. Space weather forecasts show that climate change on Earth could be a result of solar events. It's not just solar waves. The appearance of meteors and space debris is also becoming a threat as the sun grows more active. Advanced satellite technology and space observation tools are helping us better understand the potential threats from space. Scientists are closely monitoring these events as they could forecast long-term impacts on our planet. Electromagnetic waves from the sun can cause significant changes in electrical and communication systems, disrupting the global economy. Electronic devices like mobile phones and computers can malfunction or break down due to powerful solar storms. GPS systems and spaceflights also face major challenges under solar storm conditions. Studying space events is increasingly important to help us understand the threats posed by solar activity. We are witnessing a global temperature rise, which could be an indirect result of changes in the sun's activity cycle. Power outages could last for extended periods, disrupting daily life for millions around the world. Solar radiation affects not only Earth, but also impacts other planets in the solar system. Researchers are looking for signs that the sun might soon increase its activity levels. Although we cannot stop the sun's activity, we can prepare preventative measures to minimize damage. Nations are collaborating and developing strategies to deal with the threats posed by the sun, protecting their electrical systems and technologies. Although solar storms can cause significant damage, fortunately, they occur infrequently. After a solar storm passes, scientists begin analyzing the data to better understand its long-term effects. We have learned that Earth has a natural protective shield, but sudden changes in solar activity can still have powerful effects. Electromagnetic waves can cause disruptions in power grids, affecting operations like airplanes, trains, and communication systems. Such phenomena also encourage people to prepare protective devices to deal with emergency situations. Long-lasting power outages can disrupt vital services, from healthcare to transportation. We need to continue researching to better understand these events and how they affect our lives. Some studies suggest that strong solar events could affect the climate, causing sudden changes in weather patterns. Nations and international scientists are collaborating to develop strategies to cope with the effects of future solar storms. Satellites and space devices are becoming increasingly vulnerable targets during powerful solar storms. Global organizations are developing backup systems and protective measures to minimize the damage from solar storms. Renewable energy sources, like solar energy, can also be affected by the increased radiation from the sun. The development of early warning systems helps us mitigate risks and prepare to respond to solar phenomena. Changes in solar activity could alter the way we live, work, and move. Although we can't predict with certainty, research continues to help us better understand the laws of the sun. It's important for all of us to prepare for unexpected situations caused by the sun. The electromagnetic fields around Earth could be severely disrupted, affecting electronic devices and technology. These storms will continue, and we must always be ready to face them. Our future will depend on our ability to cope with events like these. Radiation from the sun could change the course of the world, and we need to adapt. International conferences are taking place to figure out how to protect the planet and civilization from future solar storms. We not only need international cooperation, but also must prepare to deal with the effects at the community level. This is not just a future issue. It could happen right now, so we must act. We live in a world full of surprises. Every solar storm is a reminder of the fragility of life. This vast universe is constantly changing, and so are we. Every solar event is a sign for us to prepare for significant changes in our world. Therefore, while we cannot avoid the effects of the sun, we can prepare, learn, and face every challenge it brings. We need to remember that these challenges are not something far off. The sun affects us every day. Ongoing research efforts to better understand the sun will help us develop more effective prevention strategies. As we face these challenges, every decision we make will affect how the world reacts to events yet to come. We may have to face global impacts, and only through international cooperation can we overcome them. Unity and collective commitment will be the key to protecting the world from solar disasters. Every discovery about the sun gives us the opportunity to understand the universe better and improve our preparedness. The sun is not only the source of light and energy for Earth, but also a crucial factor in determining our life and death. While change is inevitable, we can still prepare to minimize damage and protect our world. With a deep understanding of solar phenomena, we can be ready to handle events that haven't happened yet. We cannot predict exactly what will happen, but we can prepare and learn from the signs the sun gives us. We all have a part to play in protecting this planet, and cooperation is key to dealing with global threats. Even though the sun may bring great challenges, it also reminds us of life and the opportunity to start anew. We will continue to learn from the sun and from ourselves to make the world stronger in the face of these challenges. Our world is changing rapidly, and with every change, we have the opportunity to become stronger. While we cannot control the sun, we can control how we react to its impacts. Every day is an opportunity to learn, prepare, and be ready to face the challenges ahead. Together, we can face any challenge as long as we prepare and act. We can create a safer future for generations to come if we act now. Every solar event brings new opportunities and a hopeful future if we know how to take advantage of them. What we learn from the sun will not only help us protect Earth, but also open opportunities for exploring other planets. The universe is constantly changing, but we can still find stability in preparing for the challenges ahead. We must always be ready for events that haven't happened yet, and we can learn from what the sun is showing us. The sun is an essential part of our existence, but it also brings us great challenges. With cooperation and ongoing research, we will build a safer world, despite the challenges from the sun. The signs from the sun may be challenges, but they are also opportunities for us to grow and become stronger. Remember, no matter how many challenges come from the sun, we can still prepare and grow beyond them. Do you love meaningful Bible stories? Top 7 Bible Stories channel will bring you inspiration and peace every day. Don't forget to like and share your thoughts in the comments section. Your sharing is the motivation for us to bring more stories. Top 7 Bible Stories. Good stories, beautiful meanings.